Rockstar, check. Smartphone, check. Bitcoin 8,200. Wait, no, 7,048. It's down. Crypto's down. It's bad. But at least I have this. Oh my goodness. Oh, hello. Hello, everyone. Oh, I know. We got to talk about those apps, too. We got to talk about these apps. I contemplated not going live today. Because it's like I've needed a break. Like, guys, the amount of uploads that I did last week. Like, last week I did so many uploads. One day we did 2 uploads within the same day. Then I went live, like, I did an upload, I went live, then I had to do another upload, like, all within the same day. So we did 2 uploads one day and a live stream. You are your own boss, take it if you need it. Cryptocurrencies are down. Yes, we will talk about more TV time. More TV time. We'll talk about that within the next hour, somewhere around that. We will talk about both of those applications. There's a few things I do want to say about them, but I definitely want to talk about the fact that the price of Bitcoin has tanked. So that's where we're at right now. Of course, we have to watch cryptocurrencies go up and go back down again. But this is where we've been for like the last how many months? How long has it been since we've seen a 10,000 price for Bitcoin? How long has that been? More TV time has some of my... Okay, I'll say, whoa, we got a donation. That is cool, man. Take a vacation soon, friend. Take it easy, man. Wow. Dude, thank you, man. Because I'm at this point, like, I'm going to do an upload tomorrow. Like... And I'm going to do Phone Farming Fridays. You can expect that I'm always... Phone Farming Fridays is probably the highlight of this entire channel. So I'm going to get a video... I just heard the noise from the donation. I'm going to get a video up tomorrow. But I'm pretty... I'm tapped. I am tapped. Guys, here's what I'm going to be doing tonight. This is what you can expect out of eCash Society Tech Talks. Tonight, I'm making a new list. This is exactly what I'm doing sometime throughout the course of tonight. I'm taking all of these ideas that I've had for videos, and I'm creating a brand new list. This is what I usually do whenever I get to this area where I'm like, oh my God, there's so much I need to do. I write everything down. Versus like, sometimes I'll just make a quick plan here on my computer. Just pat my computer really quickly. Sometimes I'll make a quick plan. And whenever I have a bunch that I know I need to do, I go ahead and I write everything down. I make a new plan for all of my content. And that's what's coming tonight. So if you've wondered why there's been somewhat of a gap in the content on this channel, it's only because really I've needed a break. There's no lack of content that I could put up here on the channel. And I think you guys know that there's only so many great things that happen in the world of phone farming. The new application that we just got, More TV Time, that's one of them. But there's only so many things that we could cover here that are just so fantastic and have an amazing earnings potential for your smartphone. So, see what we got here, though. Big things were happening. You're your own boss. We got that one. Yes, More TV Time has some of my... Okay, I'll save that till later. Oh, man. Once again, thank you for donating, though, man. Because I put a lot of work in here recently, and... something's got to make it worth it. Like, don't get me wrong. Like, I can show you guys my earnings for YouTube, and you'd be like, yeah, it's worth it. You know, it's worth it overall. But, like, the encouragement helps a lot as well. To have any sort of encouragement here to keep pushing forward, that helps a lot as well. And I'm not trying to sit here and just blabber. Like, it helps to have some people be like, man, keep going. Or it's okay if you take a vacation. If we don't see a video for 3 days, we'll all be here waiting. That's what I really need to hear, you know. So But I plan to have a video up tomorrow. Hope that helps a bit, my man. Thanks for all that you do. Man, it does help. You guys, like all the donations that I got a while back, you guys that were here for the massive amount of donations that I got, you know what I did with that? I put HyperMX on my website. Like we're integrating HyperMX onto the website because of that. So more opportunities for you guys to be able to make money off of the website. Hope that helps a bit. We got that. It's cool. eCash, these things bounce all the time. Hey Sigma, I like your unboxing video. I didn't see that yet. 1 Bitcoin equals 1 BTC. Still equals 1 BTC. That's true, man. It does, man. A Bitcoin is still a Bitcoin. Oh, but it's frustrating to see that we couldn't go ahead and just go ahead, push past. I mean, it's a good thing at the same time because I want to invest at a specific time. Big Daddy of 2007. I want to invest. I've got some money that's coming in here in October. I'm currently mining some cryptocurrencies. If you're just seeing this channel for the first time, man, I'm currently mining some cryptocurrencies, and I want another donation. That's crazy, man. It's like you guys wanted me to come back. Oh, man. When will we hear more about cloud mining contracts? Michael Stewart, I'm going to answer your questions very specifically, man. The cloud mining contracts that I picked up, they're still going. And whenever I hit 1 year, I'm going to do a video that's called My Cloud Mining Contracts 1 year later. And I'm going to talk about how long it's going to take. Like, I'm close to the return of investment. So I had my cloud mining contracts through nice... oh my goodness, MinerGate. We definitely don't want to get those two confused. I'll have like every single person in the world that's like a major fanboy of cryptocurrencies will be at this channel. Hope that helps a bit, my man. Thanks for all that you did. We got that. It's cool, eCash. Things bounce all the time. I'm way down here in comments. Hold on. Stocks and crypto always need to drop a little bit before it goes back up. Yeah, it's like it'd be okay if it went back down. I'd be okay with that, especially if it goes back down to something like right at October the 1st, if I saw $5,000 for the price of Bitcoin. So, like, this is kind of like a clickbait title that I have on my stream here. Because Bitcoin, I mean, it does suck for a lot of people right now, I'm sure, that wanted to see the price of cryptocurrencies go back up. They wanted to see it go back up. A lot of people that have a lot of money invested, or people that invested right around whenever cryptocurrencies were sitting around like 19K, that they still have not sold their cryptocurrencies, possibly because they watched it go down so far. I sent you on Discord my updated phone farm video whenever you get the chance, friend. Like maybe in the coming week or so. Man, that's actually really cool because I have a few other people that are talking about resubmitting their phone farms. And some of these guys have grown, like they've doubled the amount of phones that they had. So I have plans to go back and revisit. I'm still going to call them Phone Farmers Unite submissions. But I'll probably do something that signifies it as it's a revisit of a person's submission. So definitely cool of you to do that, man. Very cool. Michael Stewart, thank you once again for donating. Thank you very much, man. And I'm going to have that cloud mining contracts video up. I wanted to wait till a solid year, so people know what to expect whenever they get these cloud mining contracts. And I want to go a little more in depth in that video. I feel like I could do that video much better than the first video that I did. See what we have here. I just got 4 phones in the mail. Woot woot. Best cheap, medium, and high router review. So we could talk about some routers. That's one idea. I feel the need to stress Edward Roar. I do have a router here in my home that came from, it's the factory router for Comcast. But it's also their gig speed router. I'm not 100% sure of the model of that router, but I just talked to a guy literally last night. I was talking to a guy who has 2 Nighthawk routers. He's got 2 different Nighthawk routers. My one router over here, I know there's some differences here with these routers, and I get that. It helps to have more devices if that router is not set up to handle so many devices. That's the one scenario with that. But I also have a higher amount of download speed than the person that has those 2 Nighthawk routers. So I feel like hopping into this, if you're building a phone farm, you don't have going in until you make it towards, and I tried to stress this in some other streams, until you make it towards like 80 different smartphones or more, you really, and depending on the connection that you have, if you have, 50 megabytes per second is where you're going to be pretty much capped out at, you definitely only want to have like 30, 40 phones, So, and then beyond that, you've got to have, it's all about the download speed, guys. Like, if you have that download speed, that's what's going to make the difference as far as building your phone farms even further, because without that download speed, that's number one. And then right after that is to consider having better routers. I was wondering if you could take us through how you developed a website, how you partner with S'mores TV, how someone like me could make a rewards website like you did, and so on. CER to Gaming Brothers. I did a video series pretty recently that talked about exactly that, though we didn't go very in depth for like building my WordPress website. Some of the things, like we could have gone further in depth with WordPress, but I also hired a programmer to do the offer walls on the website. He's currently working on the offer wall that I'm implementing onto the website now. So I feel like there's certain things, yes, I could go in depth with, but the video series that I did, it shows you exactly how you could do what I just did to build a Get Paid To website like the one that we have, eCashSociety.com. How you could do that, how you could hire someone. Like I even showed my programmer, this is really big, I showed the programmer that I work with, because he works through Fiverr, right? You can see he did a phenomenal job on my website. The offer wall is there, it's going, it's making me passive income every single month, minus the fact that I have to pay people out on my website, which I got some payments I need to get to, I know that, but the proof is right there. There's my website, that's the guy that I use. You can talk to this guy. You could have yourself a website going like mine for like $400 to $500. I would say right around like $500 would get you going with a Get Paid To website. Return of investment for that website was roughly, what has it been? My return of investment, I bought some other things for my website though, like a high-end chat system. We have a really decent chat system on the website. And then the theme that I picked up for my website, which is also called high-end, ironically. So I picked up the high-end theme. I probably invested about $600-700, somewhere around that. And I hit return of investment probably within like month 3. So I've hit return of investment, and I'm finally making some decent money out of this scenario. But let's move on here just a bit though. Hopefully that helps you out though. So last note though, it was called How to Build a Get Paid To website with zero effort. I believe that is the first video out of the 3, and they're all linked together. So eCash, liking your vids. Is Mingo Cash worth it for the international? Chris Balkarin. I would say yes. I would say, but it also depends. Like the developer was explaining to me that outside of the United States, you may see low earnings because the ad providers may not have ads for that location. So, but it's also a good possibility that yes, it is one that you definitely want to check out. This could be that application for people outside of the United States to actually be able to build a 25, 30, 45 device phone farm. So I would test it out. Now there's been a lot of issues that are going on with this application. Some people are having a really great experience, and then a large portion of people are still having issues with the app itself. Put phone farming earnings into cloud mining contracts among other passive long-term investments. Michael Stewart, that is the way to go about this. Okay, so I should stress right here that if I get some money from my phone farm, I find a way to reinvest it. There's a few things that I will pick up, and I will splurge, and I'll pick up something at random, something nice. Like, of course, you guys got to see that I picked up the Oculus Rift. Okay, now the phone farm chopped down the price of this exponentially. So, but still, in the long run, it's like that is an investment, because if I pick up something that I can showcase on this channel, for me, that's an investment, something that's going to possibly make this channel more interesting or show you guys something more interesting. and also to branch out in a different direction as far as my content goes. I had this conversation with our friend Razor here, who says, what's up, man? But really, we're trying not to stay grounded on specific topics on this channel. Like, I think everyone knows that the root of this channel is phone farming and how you can make money with smartphone applications, but I want to have a conversation with you guys. I'm glad that I actually decided to go live. Hey, Mr. Ecash, let's talk about Bitcoin. What happened? What do you anticipate now, etc. Sigma Chicken, as far as what I anticipate to happen with cryptocurrencies, I think this is a dive. I think we might test probably around 7,300. This is not any sort of financial advice for anyone to do anything or make a decision, but I think it's a possibility we're going to see 7,300. And then we're going to bounce right back up. I do not see it going below 7,300. And it's funny, I said this in a last stream. Also, guys, I sold cryptocurrencies. Like, I had some that from where I've been mining. I sold them at 8,200. So I was like, I sold it. Like, I think the peak, I'm not sure what 100% what the peak was. It was around 8,200, maybe 8,300 or 500. I can't remember specifically, but I sold at an amazing time because I had this feeling, and once again, I said this in another stream, it's just like, it's weird how I've kind of called what's been happening with cryptocurrencies. Like, I've looked at it, I've checked everything out, and I'm like, it's going to go down. So I looked at it, and I was like, it's time to sell. I need to sell. And I watched this stream here on YouTube. I'm sorry, I got a little excited, guys. I might be getting a little loud. I watch a stream. It's a 24/7 stream that's on YouTube. It's called Whale Pool. And those guys, they follow cryptocurrencies very well. It's very helpful for a person that maybe wants to get into the world of day trading. Guys, I had an unprofitable. Let's go back up here. The bear and bull are still feuding. That's exactly what's happening. So it's like it's the bears versus the bulls right now. It's like the bear. He swiped his claws really quick. Or cryptocurrencies lately, but we're gonna go back up. That's what I believe. I think it's headed to probably around like 8,000. We're gonna push past 8,300 within so long, which kind of has me frustrated. I really feel like that's coming, but I don't really know though. We could go past 7,000. This could be where we go down to 4,000. Who really knows? What are the most phones you've seen in a phone farm? Most phones I've probably seen in a phone farm was around like, it looked to be around like 300 some odd phones. Someone that showed me a video of their phone farm. The bear and the bull, we got that. Okay, I'll look into it because I had 12 phones on YouWatch. That all quickly went to, are you still watching, in 2 hours. Everybody's having a mixed scenario with YouWatch as well. I updated, guys. I still haven't seen the are you still watching. Guys, I have unprofitable Hashflare and Genesis mining contracts since last year. I would avoid them. Honestly, I should have not invested. I have SHA-256, Ethereum, and both have been unprofitable. That's crazy. So, if I had to say, like, it makes you think maybe you should be. Who really knows? Like, these cloud mining contracts that I have, they could easily flop. I know, what was it? Hashflare had a situation where they were shutting down people's contracts because they were not profitable. It's weird how MinerGate is treating me good right now. So if there's anybody out there that just feels like they have to get into that space, if they have to pick up these cloud mining contracts, I can at least tell you from my experience that MinerGate is treating me decent. Updates, good dwells on more phones. Can't still figure out why my one laptop will not earn on S'mores and Engage Me T. I'm lucky if I get 20 cents in 4 days. Switch up your websites, man. Check out websites completely at random. Go to different websites. Plus, I help fix the eCash Society website. Like a steward, I've been working on eCash Society and more Amazon Fire tablets. I have some that I will be talking about soon. That's really true. B-Boy Tech has done a massive amount for my website. He actually just set up a way for me to showcase how much I've paid people out on my website. So pretty soon I'll be able to show you guys an entire feed of how much we have paid people. In the thousands of dollars at this point. I'll be able to show you guys all of the payments that we've made. We've set it up a specific way to be able to keep it safe. So I don't show any person's personal information. The only thing you'll see is their username and how much they have cashed out and the dates they cashed out. So major props to B-Boy Tech for doing that. What's happening? What's up, Big D? Hello, everyone. Mr. eCash, this sucks. I forgot to pay the internet. Now, past 2 days, I've had no phone farm going on. Though today I have it running, so I'm going home to work on my farm. Man, if I missed a day here, like, I'd be frustrated to ever see my phone farm down, man. So I can understand. Like, especially, we could say this. At least it wasn't whenever UWatch launched. Like, we had all these profits that just came in from UWatch. What's a good mine device to use currently? If I had to tell you as far as, I mean, if you want to get into the ASIC mining scene, I still would say just buy cryptocurrencies. I would say not, because there's so many things to sit here and be skeptical about. I would say don't invest into mining hardware right now. If you were going to mess around with mining hardware, I would tell you to look into, just go ahead and possibly get into the GPU scene. It could be very cost efficient with some decent profits as far as GPU mining. At the same time, though, the price of these cards are still up. These are not normal prices for these cards. Like, they're jacked up. So, cool. eCash newbie question: can IP blockers be used, or these apps and sites detect them? Let me go back though. If you bought so much of a Bitcoin right now and it goes to 25K, Sigma Chicken, think about how much you would make if you just bought. If you bought half of a Bitcoin right now, if you invested all that money you were going to invest into mining, and you bought a Bitcoin, versus getting an ASIC miner that's going to be a paperweight. It's going to be a paperweight in the future. And then imagine Bitcoin going up more than tripling its value. Just saying. I got another donation down there. Ooh, trying to keep up with you guys. What? Oh, it's like when Crypto Wednesdays actually has a massive audience. That's fantastic. All right. I will be down there. Edward Roar, I see your donation. Let me get through some of these. I want to catch up. Crypto Friday happy. Money Man 79 apps. So newbie question: can IP blockers be used, or these apps and sites detect them? Oh, it's so different with these websites and applications, man. Some applications you can literally spoof your location. I feel like I don't know if it was it More TV Time that recommended that you one of these applications recently actually recommended that you spoof your location to another location. So there's so much research that's involved with this. I would point you in the direction of Reddit. Also, Chris Balkaran, we have a Facebook group where people discuss things just like that. So that's why I would recommend hopping onto Reddit, getting into my Facebook group, and the link of every single one of my video uploads. Like in my streams, I just do my streams. But in my video uploads, in the description is the title of everything you need to know, like my Discord, the Facebook group. Definitely get involved. So I saw something recently that was saying something about doing just that. I just say I can't remember offhand. Street Cash, got that. Let's come down here. Great job admiring. CoinPot you can use and still watch videos. We are the 100 moving day average, getting ready for it to go back up to support at the top. That's what I'm feeling, man. I feel like we're gonna sit right here. This is what's gonna happen. Crypto FOMO, I think it's gonna sit right here for like 2 days. We might go a fraction lower, and then it's gonna bounce right back up. Like I just looked and it was at like 7,000 so much, man. It's gonna go back up, man. I have this feeling we're going to go right back up to 8,000 some odd and just hover there for God knows how long. Like, I'm ready for, like, some real change in the product. Like, even if it went down, I'd be okay with that. But good God, can we get it over with? It's like, can we get past this point? $5 donation, man. That's so cool of you, man. Edward Roar says, for being the man. $5 for being the man, man. Oh, man. You guys are cool, man. You really are. I see a lot of these the live streams from like I'll see some channels that have like 10,000 subscribers, and you know, we're sitting here at what, we're at 5,500 going towards 6,000 right now. So it's like, what I'm trying to say is, like, I see donations here on this channel that I see on some channels that are even larger than mine, like, you know, 10,000 subscribers, and I see donations, like really awesome donations, and I feel like that really is a testimony for how much you guys really do like this channel. So I try so hard to stay up on this content, guys, but this is one of the things I want to talk about is, like, I'm gonna take a bit of a break. Like, it's not, I'm gonna take some days, more days, to focus on this channel and making the quality of these videos better and having better uploads. You're still going to see the 2 streams a week, but I might have, and then I'll eventually pick the pace back up. I'm also about to start another semester of college, so that's going to affect the amount of time that I have to upload videos. But at the same time, I'm good at this, guys. I'm good at getting, if I wanted to, I could do a video right after this. I could have a video up literally within the next few hours. But I also feel like it would not be the work that you guys deserve. Prime example, whenever I have somebody that's donating to my channel, I've had $10 in donations right here. Is that not incentive for me to take this channel and focus on these videos and try to make them the best that I possibly can? Like, so I'm going to sit here in this, let's do the math here, seriously though. If I sit here in a stream for an hour and a half to 2 hours, right? I'm going to be here for an hour and a half to 2 hours, and I've made $10. I mean, that's like literally, or I could make, I may get more donations, who knows? But that goes to show that this is the equivalency of a job. And if you're going to have a job, you better do your job to the best of your abilities. So, like, I want to focus on my content is what I'm saying. I need to make a more structured plan for the videos on this channel. I've got requests for, one, we have what? The Android box the Android box video that we need to do. People want to hear about my cloud mining contracts. I could go ahead and revisit my cloud mining contracts. Like I said, I want to do things the right way, though. Like, if I got, like, would you respect a channel that showed their cloud mining contracts a month after they picked them up? Or a year later, whenever it's like those cloud mining contracts are going to count? So there's these things I really just need to sit here and think about. Yeah. Also, I'm at this point where I'm about to possibly hire someone to work on this channel as well. So that's one thing that's going to make a major difference here. It's going 15,000 very soon. Give it 2 months. That's what I think. That is, man, you said it. Moneyman 79 asks 15,000. I think that's exactly where we're headed. I think we're going to shoot right towards the end of this year. If I had to tell you, I think it'll be towards right at the end of this year. We'll be sitting. That's why, like, I want to get this money and I want to toss my money in before it's too late. Before it's too late. FOMO, like the fear of missing out, big time, man. Because I feel like it's a possibility that it's coming. So. Alright, so eat a McChicken, man. I'm always excited when you start a stream. When I'm at work, this stream makes my day. We're at 100 moving day average, getting ready for it to go back up to support. We saw that. What are you using to mine crypto? NiceHash or SMOS? I'm using NiceHash. So I'm not directly onto a pool. I don't see the point of, like, so much effort to, like, I mean, it's easy to set up. It really is. Like, what? I could be on, I could hop onto something like Awesome Miner or Claymore. There's so many different things I could do, but this is just simple, and I do so much, man. Like, I'm over here, phone farm, paying website that I have to manage, videos that I have to upload. College is coming back up. Like, the amount of things that I do, it's just so simple for me to just leave it on NiceHash and not even worry about it after the fact. See what we have this one. But if you're watching right now, I am mining with 2 different Titan XPs. I've got 2 Titan XPs going, a GTX 1080 Ti and 2 GTX 1060s. And I know there's a lot of guys out there that have a ton of cards. They've got a massive amount of cards. But how many of them have Titan XPs? So, It looks like my headset is about to go dead, so you have to bear with me, guys. Alright, so we're charging now, so that's good. Actually, I really consider not going live today. But I just like my audience, man. This is important to me, so. Alright, let's see what we have here. Let's get caught up. Earning like that, good shape. I think I'm going to try and buy a graphics card and more RAM. It's still in good shape, just 8 years old. So if you're going to invest into a graphics card, the ideal scenario would be to, you know, have a desktop. I'm not sure how you plan to invest into a graphics card if you're going to pick up, you know, the what you need to have it running externally. Let's go into 15,000. We got that. Sure, me and Mr. eCash Society will do a live stream. Plus, I have a new series coming soon to my YouTube channel. Yeah, that's one thing I do want to mention here. I want B-Boy Tech, man. I would like to get back to collaborating with you and getting you some content, like we were talking about doing the video series here on the channel, where we had like a partner video series. There's a lot of things that we can do, but I definitely want to get you into a live stream. We'll probably do that like around the time that we talk about the website, because that's just, I mean, a lot of credit goes to you with this website, man. If it's an old laptop, maybe it's your operating system, have your updates turned on. Energate Cloud Mining tip, I feel like they're a solid company. So far, they have been to me. Every time I've cashed out, I've been paid. I've never had an issue receiving my payment from MinerGate. So, and I've taken all of my money back out of these cloud mining contracts. That's one thing to really mention here. Cloud mining is no good, period. MinerGate is okay, correct. See, I can't really say. I'm waiting to say. If I see a return of investment on my cloud mining contracts, that's why I'm going to be like, look, I got my money back. Now I'm investing my money into more cloud mining contracts, right? And then I'll pull a little bit out. That's what I'm going to do, because I'm not going to just continuously reinvest if that was their plan from the get-go. Let's get him his money back. Let's get him his money back on the cloud mining contracts, and then turn around, because we know that he'll just go ahead and invest his hashing power into more cloud mining contracts. I'm going to start pulling a little bit out as well. So they're going to have to keep paying me. And I want this company to understand I'm still going to want some cash out of this scenario, but I'll take half and I will reinvest it into more cloud mining contracts once I see my return of investment. And if come that point in time, if I'm being paid, I guess I would say they're good for me. What is good, maybe not good for you, doesn't mean it's not good for me. So like, what are your thoughts on Mingle Cash, Mr. eCash? I've got a lot of thoughts. Oh, what's up, CX Scuff Productions, man? What's up, man? Lend eCash your power. Oh, man. What are my thoughts on Mingle Cash? I think so far, I feel like it has the possibility of taking over the phone farming scene, which is why, like, it's hard to get me to invest in more phones. But right now, guys, I've started investing into more phones because of this application. Because I have that much faith in the fact that this could be that next app that pays us really decently. Mario Towns asks, how much have you made a day on More TV Time? So I'll be brutally honest with you guys. It's part of me and the integrity of my channel is to be honest about what I'm doing with these applications and what I'm experiencing with these applications. Let's go over to Mingle Cash. I've kept it on one device, right? I really want to stress that. I've kept it on one device. So that's something to be said. Also, guys, I do have a fair amount of referrals on this platform. Did you see that I went from $2.50 down to $2.20? Look here where it says it takes up to 72 hours for your income to be updated. This is how long it takes the ad networks to update our system. So it could be a few days, and I'm waiting to see these profits come into this website from this application. So I'm leaving it on one device. I've had a lot of issues with it crashing. I'm still having issues with it crashing after the update. This is something that I plan to go and talk to the developer about tonight. I have so much to do tonight. It's one of the reasons I really consider not going live. You guys definitely made it worth it to go live with those donations. Definitely made it worth it. That's really awesome. What do you think about Mingle Cash paying in Vitae tokens? It took me an hour to find out that a token is worth about 0.20 on BitX Live. So, okay, so my thoughts on that are, honestly, I don't like it. I don't like it, and I wish that they would consider a cryptocurrency that has a major amount of stability and has, so you said it's $20 or a 0.20, it's got to be 20 cents per coin. So, I mean, it's awesome in the fact that there is an opportunity to get a cryptocurrency out of this scenario. That's awesome. I think that's great. How much have you made a day on More TV Time? I didn't really answer that question specifically. If I had to tell you what I thought I was making per day out of this scenario, not much, man, because the application is still crashing for me so much. I'll say this, if I had to give Big D, if I had to say overall whether I think it's good versus bad, I think it's great. It's a direction that this company needs to go. They need to enter the space of cryptocurrencies and having an opportunity for us to have a cryptocurrency. Now, the thing is, I wish that it was a better coin with better stability. Maybe it needs to have like the opt-in system, right? So the opt-in token from Earn Honey is a good example that does not have, you're not going to have your cryptocurrency right there. It's not going to lose its value. It's got a preset value, that's its value. So, personally, I would never cash out that way. I would cash out, like, you never know. It could go up pretty high, but maybe not so likely. All the sweating and hard work. So for all the sweating and hard work, I sweat in here with these GPUs, man. Let me tell you, it's not as bad as what it used to be in that tiny room. You guys remember whenever I moved? So moved from one setup to another. So did you hear McDonald's is having a Big Mac free coin tomorrow? If you Big Mac tomorrow. I'm not sure, man. I haven't heard about that. It's funny, we just got McDonald's, though. That's funny, though. Hi, Sigma and Edward. Just join. It should be incentive for you to quit school. Just kidding. Incentive to quit school. I'll quit whenever, like, when they stop paying me. Like, oh, man. Yeah, I'm going to finish up college. That's a done deal. But then I would like to turn this into a full-time job. I would like for ultimately YouTube, I want it to be a full-time job. There's a lot of stuff I'd like to do here. And then couple that with YouTube with the forms of online business that I currently do. It pretty much is the equivalency of a full-time job right now. Like, just my phone farming profits are not the only thing that I have, guys. And I think you know that. So it's like, I do have profits from the website. I have profits from mining. I do have profits from YouTube at this point. I am currently making money off of my channel, so all of that together is pretty much, it's almost the equivalency of a full-time job, what I'm making. A low-end full-time job, not like a high-end full-time job, but imagine what it would be like 4 years from now if I keep doing this. So, that Android box use and abuse it, eCash. I'm definitely, that video is coming. I'm stacking up my Amazon gift cards for Android boxes, for a brand new camera for this channel, and also for a 3D printer for this channel. We're getting a 3D printer. I have 17,000 invested in Bitcoin, and the Bitcoin drops are bull snickerdoodle. Oh, man. It's rough, isn't it? Oh, man. It's a heck of a drop that we're currently in, though. Thought you weren't going on live today since you normally stream earlier, not this late. Well, I feel like the one thing that I've learned here, I'm kind of learning as I go along, that if you go live early during the day, it's kind of a waste of time. It's a little bit of a waste of time. More people are likely to be here after work to actually check out this stream around like 6. It's 6 o'clock right now. Everyone's gotten off of work. They're kicked back, right? That's only for my location, though. It could be different in other locations, but 7 p.m. is a pretty ideal time period to go live because chances are everyone's off of work, they're relaxed, they're kicked back, you know, and they're looking at their phones like, what's next? I'm next. Here I am. Don't have graphics cards. I have Yu-Gi-Oh cards. Actually, I used to have some. As well as some Pokemon cards. I had some original Pokemon cards that I lost. That are worth a lot of money right now. What does your family think about all of this? I know when I explain phone farming to my family, they all give me a strange looks and think I'm doing something illegal. That is exactly how most people do look at this. They're confused because they don't understand it. But most people, whenever I explain it to them and, break it down for word, that they could be doing something like this, they could be making an extra $100 a month for zero work involved whatsoever. They're like, actually, that's kind of cool. So, but I know exactly what you mean, though. A lot of people are just like, what is this, man? Like, what is this all about? And they just don't care. They're so caught up in how they've lived their lives that they don't want to look into anything else. They don't want to look at the possibility of making some money this way. eCash Society, are you going to at McDonald's tomorrow? You can get a free Big Mac coin tomorrow if you buy a Big Mac tomorrow. Coin is only supply 6. Dude, are you joking? Is that like a troll or what, man? Oh, man. Smell of new phones. New phone smell is best smell. Alright. We're almost caught up with these comments here, so. Like I said, this is not going to be a super long live stream. I did want to go ahead and let you, the last thing I'm going to talk to you guys about is the fact that, like I mentioned it some, but I want to slow down just a little bit here. So I'm going to take a different perspective on things. First, my mom. I was doing something illegal, but I explained it to her, and I even showcased eCash videos. She was like, it makes sense. She still thinks it's weird. Right, so, oh, man. I feel like I wish we could open people's eyes just a little bit more. It's like, think about it. It's not going to burn your house down. I don't care what parents or older people will say. This will never burn your house down, having these phones, having a bunch of smartphones set up on a whiteboard is not going to burn your house down. Phones do explode. That can be said, but you know what happens after they explode? Like, literally nothing. They sit there. They've exploded. They don't sit there and sizzle and then burst into flames. That doesn't happen. Like, they do explode after bloat. But, so there's all these little misconceptions, man. Your phone explodes, it's done. You got a broken phone. That's how it goes. Take it down, throw it in the garbage can, go get you a new phone. It doesn't consume a lot of electricity. With a lot of these applications that we're using, the good ones, fully passive, you could put it in your freaking closet and forget about it, and you have free money. So I'm just like I got to do this, just in case there's somebody that's watching this channel for the first time. Once again, smartphones. They pay us all these smartphones that we currently run. So if you're big on the cryptocurrency scene and you're mining, there's another world that's out here of making money. And it's very profitable. Very, very profitable. In some cases, I really want to stress this, one phone can make more than a GPU, depending on the GPU that you have. Like, would you guys agree with that? I want to hear some confirmation here. Do you agree that, like, for any of you that have seen what you can make out of a GPU, let's just say, for example, the GTX 1060 right now, which is what, like 80 cents? You can profit around like 80 cents a day from the GTX 1060. Now, I definitely wouldn't beat the rates of the end of last year. At December of last year, the rates were fantastic. But I'm telling you right now, one phone over here I know I can get to make over $1 a day, which would beat one of those 1060s in the background over there. It would blow it out the water. So give it a month, guys. That's why they call me Mr. eCash, though. Like, it's not. I'm not just Mr. Phone Farmer. I'm Mr. All Money. All money that I can make online. That's why they call me Mr. eCash. So it's not just paying website, monetize the YouTube channel, phone farming. Other ways that you can monetize websites. Believe me, I'm thinking about that as well. What other ways can I go ahead and... Do I need to go ahead and set up a couple of some niche websites? Niche websites, and 10 of those websites with advertisements on the websites, all for the purpose of generating some ad revenue. There's so many different things I could do here. I've got plans, so... Bingo Cash will be great again. I think... that's an the application is going to get better over time. Planning to selling advertising space in my home. That's actually a good one. That's a good excuse. Let me come back up to that. I sell advertising space. My home, if companies are willing to pay for a billboard that you may or may not see, then they must be willing to do the same, but in your own home. So it's just like that. What you're saying, Sigma Chicken, is we're renting out, like if, I'm a really great example, but look at it like this. What if someone comes over to your home, they see these advertisements on one of the phones, and they see something that they actually like? So that's exactly what we're doing. It's the same principle of companies that allow you to put an advertisement on the side of your car. That's such a great way to look at it, though. Companies that let you put an advertisement, a logo on the side of your car, and they pay you to do that. This is that same scenario. People could come into the home, your home, and see these phones and be like, I want that product. It's a possibility. Guys like me that are showcasing our phones in live streams, we might get up close to the phones and you might see something and be like, well, I'm going to download that application. That looks cool. So that's exactly what we're doing. It's a good way to look at it. Month guys, Mingo Cash should be good. New apps come with a bunch of problems. Give them time and report your bugs and help them out. So when are we going to get that video game content, Mr. Ecash? I'm dying to join you in some video games. Mark Marcus, I'm glad that you mentioned that. I'm waiting for Fallout 76. That's one. Like I said, October is a fundamental month for this channel. Giant tech unboxing. That's what we have coming. I've got a giant tech unboxing that I'm doing on the channel. Games that I'm picking up, that's a definite. So video game content is definitely coming. I've been noticing that I've had some followers on Twitch. They've been following me lately on Twitch. So my followers are building up a little bit over there. It's incentive for me to go ahead and get some new games, play some games. I have been playing games, guys. I'm not going to lie. My thing is, like, I've played everything. Like, good God. Let me do something really quick for you guys. Like, this is not even the half of it. Give me 1 second. All right, hold on. Hold on just a second here. All right, so just go ahead and move this down. Let's see how high we can get the stack. What do you guys think? 1 second, I'll be back again. I'm not done. So, what do you want to play, dude? What would you like to play? Hold on. Let's get this in this video really quick. And it all falls, though. That's all right. We'll clean it up. Dude, I have... This is still not all of my games. Like, we just got crazy there for a second. But I have other games that are sitting in the living room. I've got old school Atari games. Everything from like I'm sweating and out of breath getting all these games out. But tons of games, man. And I have plans to get a lot more. So lots of good games that are coming out. Those were all PlayStation 4, Xbox One, and some Wii U games. I'm definitely picking up I have an unopened copy of No Man's Sky right here. I mean, geez, dude. Unopened No Man's Sky. But we all know why it's unopened. They just went everywhere. Did an update. The app will restart itself every 30 minutes in case ads get stuck. Resetting itself. That's why it's not crashing. It is restarting. Whew. It is a ton of games. But really, guys, this isn't the half of it. I have 13 different consoles. You know, this is the stuff you don't really get to see very often from me. Like, I've got a lot of stuff I could show you guys. Lots of cool stuff I could show you guys. But, do you see, like, the epic fail that I had, though? Unopened No Man's Sky. Like, for real, though. It's an unopened copy of No Man's Sky. My thought was, exactly, right, there's the update that happened with No Man's Sky, right? The thing is, like, I feel like this game, with the fact that it's unopened, think about the tension that's been involved around this game. What could an unopened copy of this game be worth? Let's just say, for example, 25 years from now, when this is kind of like the possibility of being a collector's item, right? Never opened. This is the first release, first copy made of No Man's Sky. So, free Big Mac coin, Google. Like, free Big Mac coin. I can't get over that. That's funny, man. If it's free, you guys know that we all like having free stuff, so. Yeah, I mean, we're definitely going to be playing some games. I could literally go down a list of games and hop over to Twitch right now. The thing is, I've played all these games, you know? That's my thing. I've already played them, so it's like, what am I doing, you know? I could sit here and hop onto Twitch and play these games that everybody's already seen, and I want to come out with something that's new and fresh, not seen. But I have a gaming collection, man. I've got the Sega Game Gear. I've got a regular Nintendo. Oh man, PlayStation 1 through PlayStation 4. Not only do I have a PlayStation 1 through PlayStation 4, I have the PS2 Slim. I have the PS2 Fat. I have two different PlayStation 1s. I don't have the PlayStation 1 Slim, but I do have the PlayStation 1 Fat. Two different PlayStation 1 Fats. Unopened No Man's Sky. It is funny, though, man. No Man's Sky. I feel like it's a game that's gotten better, though. That's something to be said. But the thing is, I figured out that I could download the game. I could just play it on PC before I would ever open this copy. I didn't realize I could download it on PC. 1 second, I'm going to get these last few games. Alright, so, man, I've spent thousands of bucks on games, so this is the first game that I picked up for the Xbox One. Thief. Dude, it's still got, like, the code crap that's on the inside right here. Like, I've kept everything. So this is one thing that I encourage you guys to really sit here and think about, is investing in yourself, investing in even something like this. If I have all of these games and I never sell them, right? Any game that I've ever bought, I never sell it. What's it going to be worth if I accumulate everything? So I look at it as an investment. Like if you purchase a gaming console online from like Facebook Marketplace, someone's definitely going to demand a chunk of money for these games. Like, granted, they'll go down a lot in value, but they'll demand a chunk of money. You could make more from having more than having a few games in a console. People will try to lowball you. So, all right. So we got all of my Xbox. Well, there's like a stack that's in the living room though for my Xbox One games. I've got some Nintendo DS games. I literally could probably stack this towards the ceiling. Like, for my newer games. If I took my older games, we would be like it'd be as tall as this house, man. Like, no joke. 0.8 per day with Mingo Cash. I think some people are doing much better than 0.8 per day with Mingo Cash. I think it's a possibility you can do better than that. But right now, it's kind of a broken application. So hyped for that game. I love science games and games based on exploration. Yeah, Mark Marcus, man. I wish they had released the game fully finished with multiplayer and better space battles. Like, we could fight each other in space. If they had had that from launch, at least that, space battles and multiplayer, the game would have went so much further, so much more quickly. It was just an unfinished game, you know? This whole crafting thing, I wish to God we could get away from crafting. It's just so boring, man. To me, it's boring. And I know a lot of people that are fans of Minecraft would disagree, but... Yeah, I'm not really a fan. I don't have the Switch yet, but I'm picking up a Nintendo Switch. And I'm only picking it up for Zelda. I might play Mario Odyssey. That's the only other one I might play, so... Yeah, I'm going to pick up a Switch. I've had all these... I invested into two $1,200 graphics cards to mine cryptocurrencies. I forgot all about video games for a while, guys, but... So... I feel like this is it, though, guys. This is pretty much where I want to hop out of the live stream. I have a lot I have to do. Believe me, I acknowledge the fact that I have a lot I have to do. Still haven't played the new God of War either, man. Like, I got my PlayStation is just sitting right here. Like, I've taken all of my money. I'm telling you, I've made... YouTube has been the biggest investment. Like, guys, you with YouTube or cryptocurrencies. If it's like cryptocurrencies, think about it. I've got to buy tripods. I've got to buy new cameras. I've had to buy studio lights. I've had to get a green screen. I've had to make sure I have the right kind of setup that's appealing for YouTube. You know, it's just like I've been so busy, man. Yes, that's it, right? I need a break. Got to make that eCash game. Oh, man. Yeah, I've heard a lot. I've seen the gameplay for God of War. I actually watched like most of the gameplay footage all the way through. So definitely it looks fantastic, man. I also played the other God of War, so played the other one, so that's one it's on my list. But my thing is, whenever I hop over to Twitch, that's the biggest thing to mention here. I want to hop onto Twitch with a brand new game. If I'm not hopping onto Twitch with a brand new game, I feel like it's pointless, so yeah. Alright, so I think that's pretty much it. Guys, I'm going to be back with an upload tomorrow. I'll have an upload on the channel. I want to really sit here and think about this upload that I'm going to do. So that will be up on the channel tomorrow. I hope you guys enjoyed watching me spill like 40 different video games all over the floor. That was hilarious, so. But yeah, I think that's it, guys. We'll definitely be back for a video tomorrow. And also Phone Farming Fridays. That's a definite, that's set in stone. So, guys, I'll see you in the next stream. I'll say this, are there any other questions that you guys might have about, well, we could talk about this really quick. You guys know that I want to slow down a bit. But also, if there's any questions about more TV time, I want to say this overall. More TV time, I feel like within the next week and a half to 2 weeks. I feel like they still have a lot to work out with this app. You know, it's like, you invested in us. Man, that's such a good way to put it, Tim C, man. Absolutely. Absolutely, man. Man, I like that comment. Like, for real, if I could reach through, I'd be like, high five right there, man, because it's so true, I did. I invested into having this channel become something that, I want you guys to look at this setup and be like, man, that is just awesome. I don't ever want you guys, like, I know I have, like, some cans and stuff in the background. I've kind of trolled out a little bit lately, but, I mean, if you look at this setup, though, good God. But it's like I've invested into this channel. It's for my audience, so. Can I get a subscriber for that? Oh, man. All right. I think that's it. So, guys, I will see you in the next one. I'll definitely be back tomorrow.